guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Big Fish Lad and I am back. So guys, in the video today, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the impact of me being ill with COVID had on my fish room and my partner Joe. So as you all know, I've got 8 tanks and I've been ill for 5 weeks in total, and 3 of those weeks I've spent in hospital. It was a really horrible situation, and guys, I would always say to you, stay safe and stay out of hospital because I won't wish it upon my worst enemy. But I left Joe with my fish room and 8 tanks. She's never done a water change in her life and had to then look after my tanks. So we had to work out a plan to get her in a situation where the fish room was easier for her and she didn't have to worry as much about it and she could concentrate on me. So big shout out to Rick at Predator Aquatics and his team, because he came straight out and he helped her and he made her life easier. We did have to get rid of the pike cichlids because they were causing her the most pain. They were the hardest fish for her to keep. So we got rid of them, and we had to get rid of the Jack Dempsey too because we took 2 tanks down. So I'll show you that in a minute, guys. But what I do as well is I want to say a massive thank you to you guys, because my followers on here and on Instagram just absolutely made my day. Yeah, there was a time when I was in the ICU unit that I switched on my YouTube and my Instagram accounts, and it was hundreds of messages, hundreds of get well messages of people who don't even know me, but follow my accounts, and that gave me a massive boost, guys. So I've seen every name, and I'll always remember you, and I just want to say a massive thank you. Also, I got my own video off Andy Woods and my own video off King of Queen Cichlids, Scott, and they meant so much to me as a viewer, and I actually sat laughing to myself watching those videos. And you guys, Scott and Andy, thank you so much, that meant a lot. And another shout out to Graham at Aquarium Adventures for shouting me out on his live as well. I think he was bullied into it, but cheers for that, Graham. So let's go and have a look at the tanks and the mess they're in, guys, and I'll show you now. So guys, what happened was, obviously we got rid of the pike cichlids went. As you can see, the tank on the right here, we shut that down and we moved the rainbow cichlids into the tank that had the pikes in. As you can see, we've also took all the substrate out. We just wanted to make it so much easier for Joe to maintain. So it just then meant that all she had to do was just to get the hose, do the water change. Because we didn't know how long I was going to be gone for. We had none of that. I was very poorly at one point. So we just made the fish room as easy as we can. Like I said, we shut the small tank down that had the rainbow cichlids. We also shut the tank down that originally had the Trimac in, and we just moved the Trimac and we moved the carpenters into the tank with the rainbow cichlids, just making it easy. Luckily I had cleaned some of the filters before I went, but Joe was looking after the sponge filters, so she was just giving them the usual squeeze and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty different to what it was on the last video, guys. So now we only have 6 tanks running. The tank in the front room, which is the Jaguar cichlid tank, there was no change with that. We just left that as it was because there's only a few small fish in there. So from a bio load point of view, it's got a big external on it. We thought that would be okay, and it was, because obviously we made the right decision with that. But as you can see, that's the old pike tank, and they're gone. It's sad, but it's not about that, guys. Now, the fact that I only lost those fish, I'm really happy about, because it could have been worse. And as you can see, there's the other tank that we emptied. So, this tank now, obviously getting rid of the pikes. I've got some big plans for this tank. I'm not going to tell you what it is I'm going to do with it right now, but I did a bit of reflection when I was in hospital on some stuff, and I've decided to put something in this tank that I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it. Time is right to do it now, so that's what we're going to do. And with the other tanks, guys, we're going to spend time spending a bit of money on them. I said it at the end of last year, but I'm definitely going to do it now, and that's scape them up nice. I was watching King of Queen Cichlids the other day, and I really love the way he's scaped his tank, like Biotope. I'm going to do the same, guys. So as you can see, Joe's already bought a couple of pieces of wood, and she's actually started working on that while I'm in hospital. She's painted all the tanks, so all the back of the tanks are painted black, and she has replaced the substrate for me. But you guys are going to have to wait for that until the next video, and hopefully in the next video all the tanks will be rescaped and looking a lot better, and all the tanks should be running and up and running. I don't know about the one you can see in there. It all depends on when I get the new fish for this 5 foot on the right. But yeah, watch this space, guys. We're going to get them looking mint. So guys, that's where we're at. But you know, my road to recovery is going to be quite a long time. I am on oxygen at home, and I can't even walk out of the room without getting out of breath. So to be honest with you, it gives me a bit of a focus, and I can't wait to get these tanks scaped, and I can't wait for that new fish project, guys. And you guys will see it first, and as soon as I've done the scapes, I'll upload the video. And that's it, guys. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching, and again, thank you so much for all the messages, guys. It meant so much. Okay, guys, when that's it, I'm going to see you on the next video.